an important, very important topic. Is why when we talk about lesson plan, do you know the meaning of lesson plan or no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, that's great.
I know.
Eh, and we are going to talk about the different parts of our lesson plan and the importance of plan or order our classes in different parts. Yes, so we
Yes.
have 6 parts in the same topic in the lesson plan, and I believe it's very important to take into account all these parts, right? So before writing these parts in the chat, I'm going to explain it, right? The first one is named warm up or warming up. What does it mean? When we talk about warming up, it's the way that we can explain or introduce the idea of the class. Not just or not exactly the topic, but for example, today we're going to talk about a debate and we're going to share together our ideas, or we're going to listening in English, listening to music, or we're going to dance, right? But not
Right,
exactly
teacher.
the topic, right? In
Right, teacher.
second part, we have to take into account the topic because the second part is the introduction or presentation of the topic. In this part is very important, really important, to share all information about the topic because, like our students are learning all the time and they're listening to us, and all we can tell them is really important for them because they're going to learn it, right? Introduction or presentation of the topic. In the third part, is one of the most important, I believe, is production, right? In this part, we are going to take into account all activities, practices, tools that we are going to use or implement to carry out the topic, right? For example, we are going to draw, we're going to sing, and we're going to read, yes, we're going to listen to, yes, all active practical activities that we are going to implement to develop all clays, right?
Right, teacher.
Okay. The following is really important. Is assessment. The assessment is the way that we are going to evaluate our students. Yes. And for example, I'm going to evaluate by speaking, right? By singing, by writing, by expositing, by sharing ideas, by debating, right? There are a lot of ways to evaluate a student, and I know each teacher has a different way to do it. Yes, because I can't pretend that you evaluate at the same way that I'm evaluating. No, that's incorrect because you have a singular way to do it, of course, right? And in the number five, we can find assignment. This assignment is when we talk about homeworks or extra activities after classes that we left our students in order to they can practice after classes, right? And that's really important because it's not necessary to give them a big homework. No, we can give them an easy exercise in order to they can practice and they can remember all information given in the class, right? And our last one is observations, right? But in this case, it's not necessary doing it um, with our students. No, we can observe it by ourselves. How we can think about it was good in my class. Did I like my class? What can I improve? What can I implement? We can talk about in this case about weakness or strengths, for ourselves. I believe that's very comfortable and really important in order to improve our classes, right? I don't know if you have any question.
No, teacher. Or yes. I have the lesson plan. I have the lesson plan. Or
You can prepare it if you want, but it's not necessary that you have or you don't have to write it, not necessarily.
okay.
But it's important that you take into account the order of your class. Yes, for example, first
Okay,
I'm
teacher.
going to
Okay, teacher.
present,
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to do that exercise, I'm going to evaluate that way, I'm going to give this homework or that another. Yes, but it's
Yes.
not necessary that
Okay.
you can follow a format. No, it's not necessary sometimes, right? But if you believe that it's easier for you writing it, it's okay, right? But today
Okay,
I'm not
teacher.
going to lend you that you have to write it. No. So I'm going to first of all ask you some questions about this easy topic, and then I'm going to give you a time that you choose a grade and a topic that you want, yes, that you like, and prepare a class, a short class, right? In order that we can share our ideas, our recommendation, and how do you feel, right? But don't worry, I believe this is a good exercise because you can improve your pronunciation, your fluence, and moreover, you can get a view about your own work, right? And it's really important. But I'm going to ask you some questions. For example, do you consider planning a class is important or no?
Mm, yes, teacher. The planning class is very important because we as a future teacher we must have the lesson plan prepared because is a for organize is a for
Mhm.
organize the activities in the classroom is the form of arrive the sure the sure um, uh, in front of the student uh, uh, for not for not arrive for not arrive without knowledge.
Mhm.
Mm, is very important. It's very important in all moment. Uh, that we are prepared with the lesson plan for to present the topics in the classroom.
Yes, you're right. Very good. And sometimes it's necessary because if we don't prepare our classes, perhaps we're going to feel confused while we're teaching, and it was a great mistake. Yes, because our students all the time are observing us and evaluating us, right? And they're going to take into account all our mistakes, of course. Yes, because sometimes they're prepared to judge their tutors, their teachers, right? It's very important. Okay, Uh, do you consider one of these parts is important, is the most important, or no? For example, you consider, for me, yes, I'm going to from my personal opinion. The production for me is the most important because we can evaluate how we're explaining all the topics, if our students are really understanding of how can implement another activities, another tools, right? I believe that's the most important. For you, what's the most important part of a lesson plan? In a way.
I think the exist two two parts important in the class at the moment of present the the topic. um, the 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 um, the first will be the presentation the topic, or and explain the topic.
Of course.
And second will be the activities um, to develop because the activities to permit to permit that the students can practice the the explain the explanation the topic.
Mhm.
They they can they they can they can come to practice the learning the learning in the moment in the class for the topic is explained.
Yes.
I consider that two parts are very important.
It was very, very good. Thank you very much, Arlie.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
It's a pleasure. Now, Marcela, welcome. How are you?
Hello, teacher.
How are you? Have you been?
Hello, Arlet.
Hello, Marcela. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
That's great.
Okay, Marcela. Welcome to our meeting. Today, we're talking about the importance of a lesson plan. Yes, importance of ordering our classes. So I just sent you, or I just shared with you by chat the the idea for the order in a general view about a lesson plan. Yes, the first one is a warm up when we can get the confidence of our students or explaining the idea for the class, but know the specific topic. In the second introduction or presentation, we have to present the topic in general terms, right? In this case, you have to prepare a really meaningful introduction about the topic that you have chosen, and it's really important that you can share all information about the topic, all features or requirements in order to all of your students can understand you, right? The third one is production. In the production, uh, it means all activities that we can implement in order to get a practice from our knowledge, their knowledge, and sharing in a practical way our topic, right? The number four is assessment. The assessment is the way that we are going to evaluate our students. It's really important to recognize the different ideas to evaluate because, like I told Arlette, it's really important that each student has a different or a singular or particular way to evaluate, and it's okay. I can't obligate you or tell you what's the correct way to evaluate, because if you have a good idea to evaluate your students and that's very useful for you, for them, that's really, really useful. So, in the number 5 is assignment. The assignment corresponds about all homeworks, all extra class or workshops that we give to our students after classes in order to they can practice after classes, of course, right? And the last one corresponds about observation. Observations are all our own recommendations, how can improve our classes, how about that class, uh, what else we can implement in our classes. For example, when we talk about tools, right? It's very, very useful, and I believe it's really important to recognize a lesson plan. It's not necessary that it's written, but it's really important that you can get in mind that all the order of your class in order to at any moment you won't feel confused about, hey, what can I do, what's the following topic, what's the following step, what's the following activity. No. And if you have a good lesson plan, you feel very good, very sure about your knowledge, about the way that you're teaching, right? And I don't know if you have any question, Marcela.
Teacher, I
Tell me.
don't have any words for explain this
Did
topic.
you understand or no?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Uh, but I don't uh, express each topic. Mm,
But did you understand the explanation of each topic, right?
yes, teacher.
Okay, don't worry, we're learning. The name of this is lesson plan. Have you make at any moment a lesson plan or no, Marcel?
Yes, teacher. I I
You have.
I know the lesson plan, but I don't words for express
Your ideas.
yes, teacher.
Okay, don't worry. I believe it's important that you can feel relaxed, because you know you can do it, you're able to, and you're learning, right? Don't worry if you don't find the correct word. Please ask me about that problem, that question. I'm going to help you, right? Don't worry about it.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you some questions. How important for you, Marcela, is a lesson plan?
For me, is very important apply
Right.
the lesson plan because I permit me express my ideas for my students, and this permit
Allows.
that. Excuse me, teacher.
You can use permitir in English, allows.
Excuse me.
Allow, but in third
Allow
person, allows.
allow me
Mm-hmm.
uh, express and explain the different topics
Mm-hmm.
uh, for my students, and eh, this allow their understand me
Yes, yes.
and and learning the different topics that I explain the explain the
Explaining that. Yes.
here. And is very important because this allow confidence
Yes.
and security, and they are acquire knowledge and uh, and maybe they um, apply for their lives.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, and playing my lesson, or excuse me, teacher, prepare my lesson plan um, is very important because the students can participate in my class and understand and learn and apply the different topics about my class.
Of course. It was good. Very, very good. Yes.
Excuse me,
Very
teacher.
good. No, don't worry. It was good. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. So, first in this part, in the second part, I would like to explain you the idea of a practical exercise. What is a practical exercise? I'm going to give you a time in order to you can prepare a short class. Yes, you are going to use the time that you need, that you want. Yes, and you are going to take into account all of these steps, right? Or parts of a lesson plan in order to we can understand together the topic. Yes, for example, if you want to share your screen using some pictures, you can do it. If you want to share with us an audio or a song, you can do it. Yeah, but that's not an obligate part. Yes, sharing your screen, no, only if you want, right? So, what is the idea that we can share our knowledge as a teachers of in your cases, future teachers, because I know you can do it, and I would like to know how do you develop a class, what do you take into account in your classes, and in this way, the other mates, for example, if you, Marcela, start, Arlet and me are going to pay attention for your class. So we are going to recommend you, or we are going to comment you anything about your class. Yes, because sometimes it's very important to recognize the helping of other teachers in order to we can improve our classes, right? But I believe you can do it, and because you're improving meaningful your English level. I can see it, I can perceive this, and I want to congratulate you about it because you're very accurate with our answers. And I know sometimes we don't find the correct words to express our ideas, but all the time you're trying to understand, trying to share your ideas the best way, and it was very good, right? So, in order to start with this exercise, it's necessary that you can choose. Each student is going to choose a grade and a topic. Yes, you can talk about the topic that you want: numbers, animals, prepositions, tenses, verbs, grammar, reading, listening, that you want. Yes, if you want to talk about weather, parts of the body, if you want to talk about, for example, seasons, right? Christmas, it's okay, right? So I would like to know, Marcela,
Yes, teacher.
would you like to teach? Which grade would you like to teach in this class?
Mm, I
Elementary or high school, it's not a problem that you want.
okay, teacher. I would like to teach about weather.
Weather,
For
okay.
example, uh, teacher, in this moment, I say I teach about this topic.
Yes, but not right now. Yeah, I'm going to give you a time in order to you can prepare your class. Yes,
Okay.
don't worry. It's not right now. You have time to prepare it. Yes, and which grade would you like to work in? Elementary, high school, third,
Teacher,
10th,
I think elementary.
elementary, and what is specific? First, second, third, fourth,
Hmm.
fifth grade,
One
first.
first. Okay.
Yes. Remember that when we talk about grades, we use in English ordinal numbers. Yeah, right? First, second, third.
Okay. Mhm.
Okay, so you are going to work with first grade about the weather, right?
First, excuse me, teacher, about the word.
About the weather, yes?
First,
First grade.
first grade. I yes, teacher. Excuse me.
Don't worry. Yes, you told me that. First grade.
First grade. Mhm.
Okay, about the weather, right? Is the
Yes,
topic
teacher.
that you want. Okay. In Arlet, now I would like to know uh, what topic would you like to teach and in which grade?
I I would like the family members or the values in the family or in the society
Of
is
course.
very is I consider that the topic are very important in the classroom.
Both topics, yes. Okay, with would you like to teach in what specific grade?
But teacher, excuse me, I
With what?
don't understand rate. I don't understand rate.
Wait, first, second grade, third grade, or class? Yes, elementary or high school?
I don't understand, teacher, excuse me.
Don't you understand? Okay, I'm going to translate you to Spanish, right? Primero, quinto grado, grade is grado
Yes. Ah,
or curso.
The topic I would like.
The topic is, yes, the topic is family members or
Okay,
values,
well, okay.
right?
The topic family member, I would like teach in the elementary. elementary school.
Of course. What specific grade?
Um, the third grade, the third grade.
Oh,
Or the third grade, but I could begin with the second or first grade, because will be with the review in the third grade. Is side, uh, pre-
mhm.
pre- first, second, and third, with the review, for has feedback in each grade, because will be the form, the for time the um, the meaningful knowledge, um, to will be the form reinforcement, or remember the topic in different grades.
Okay, that's okay. Very good.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, now we know about your topics and your grades. And how much time do you consider you need to prepare your presentation or your class? 10 minutes, 15 minutes? How much time do you need?
I consider that is depend of topics. However, I consider that 10 minutes
Mhm.
will be necessary, or suficientes. What is the meaning of
Enough.
suficiente in English? Enough.
In,
Okay. Or for displaying the class. Only the class, no activities. Only the class. Only the topics. Only the topic.
of course. So you are going to have the time that you need. For example, if you can or want to teach for about a half hour, 20 minutes, you can do it. It's not a problem for me, right? It's okay, right?
Teacher,
Tell me.
I have a question.
Of course, tell me.
Uh, for allow this topic or the topic choose,
Mhm.
we apply the different points or um, that you write warm up, introduction or presentation, production. Yes?
Yes, yes, but that's not necessary that you write it, right? You don't
Okay.
have to write it, but you have to take into account in your mind the order of your class, right?
Okay. Okay, teacher. And uh, I don't I understand about this exercise. I apply the different um topics in my apply in my class um, to teach the the students the first grade about
Yes,
my topic. I choose the weather. Yes.
exactly. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes or 15 minutes to prepare your class. I don't know how much time do you need to prepare your class. 10
Okay.
or 15 minutes. What do you prefer?
Mm, teacher, I don't know. I
10 minutes?
consider 10 minutes, but I don't know in this moment because I don't prepare this topic and and
Mm-hmm.
I don't choose in this moment that tools uh, I need but explain my class.
Of course, I understand. So, do you agree if in 10 minutes I ask you about how you go with your presentation or if you need more time?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Maybe I need more time, but in this moment I don't know.
Okay, don't worry. I understand perfectly, right?
Okay.
So, initially I'm going to give you 10 minutes. Uh, it means that in 10 minutes I'm going to ask you, what about your planning? If you need more time, I'm gonna give you more time, right? Don't worry about it. So, um, it's really important that you can understand all the parts of a lesson plan. If you have any question, please let me know, right? So, we are going to start now preparing your classes, right? You can start right now.
Excuse me, teacher.
We are going to start right now. You are going to start right now planning your classes, right?
I I I should start plan now.
Yes, preparing your short. Remember, it's a short class.
Okay. Wait me, please, teacher.
Tell me, excuse me.
Wait me, please. I think.
Of course, you have 15 minutes to prepare your class,
Okay.
right? If you have any question, tell me, right? Don't worry about it. How are you guys? Girls, I'm sorry. Are you ready? Do you have any doubt, any question?
Teacher, I have
Tell me. Of course.
a question.
Yes. What is that?
I choose the first grade because I think that grade is very easy to teach.
Mm-hmm.
And in this moment, I think that this grade is a little complicated or difficult for me because the students maybe I they no don't understand um and and sometimes I explain in Spanish. I think that, but I don't know.
Okay, I understand your situation. But in this case, that you can do is that I don't know if you have you prepared the class for first grade or kindergarten or garden. Yes, you can do it. The most important thing is that you can develop a lesson plan as well, right?
Okay,
But if
teacher.
you prepared to change, or have you prepared, or if you have prepared your class for a garden or kindergarten class, uh, that's okay. Don't worry about it, right?
Okay, teacher.
Are you ready or no?
Mm, teacher.
Tell me
Mm, mm,
what happened.
teacher is difficult for me.
I know, but don't worry about it. You're learning. And I believe that's a very useful exercise in order to you can understand how you have to plan your class. Yes, it's very useful because it's not the same when we go to teach in a classroom, right? We have to think about what our students are going to do, and how can implement any tool in order to they can understand, right? For the reason it's a normal thing, don't worry, it's the first time that I'm going to asking you about this kind of exercise, right? So don't worry.
Okay, teacher.
Teacher, I have a question.
Of course, tell me.
Teacher, um, I find I pin, excuse me, I pin the slide with the topic that I choose. Um, I can I to present this?
Yes, you can share it by sharing your screen if you want. Yes. Have you prepared a presentation with pictures?
Yes.
Yes, of course. You can share it, of course, sharing your screen. It's not a problem. It is very good.
Okay. Now can I share the screen?
Now you can do it. It's not a problem
Okay.
for me. It's
Okay, teacher.
okay. Wait for me for a while, please. While you're sharing your screen, I'm going to talk with Emmanuel. Emmanuel, welcome to our meeting. How are you?
Fine, teacher. How are you, partner?
Hello, Manuel.
Hi, Emmanuel.
Okay, how have you been,
Teacher,
Emmanuel?
teacher, see. Can you see the presentation?
Yes, we can.
Okay.
Yes, now we can. Okay, wait for
Okay.
me for a while, please, Arlet. I'm going to give a short introduction about this meeting to Emmanuel, right?
Sure. I wait.
Thank you very much. Okay, Emmanuel, today we're talking about the importance of preparing our classes by lesson plans, right? Do you know the meaning of a lesson plan, right?
I can hear you, teacher.
Today we're talking about lesson plans. So
Okay.
I shared with you by chat, but I believe you can see it, right? That message about the different parts, 6 parts of a lesson plan, right?
Okay.
I believe these parts are very relevant in order to get an order to our classes. The first one is warming up. The second is introduction or presentation of the topic. The third is production, all activities that we can implement in our classes. The fourth is assessment. How do you evaluate your students? The fifth is assignment. All homeworks, workshops, worksheets that I'm going to give you to our students. I'm going to give you our students. And the last one is observations. How can we improve our classes? How do you feel while you're teaching? What can you implement in your classes? Yes,
Yes, teacher.
those are the parts of a lesson plan in a general view, of course, right? My idea today is that each student is going to prepare a short class about any topic that you want. You are going to choose a grade. If you prefer working with high school, elementary school that you want, and you are going to choose to a topic, a singular topic that you want. You are going to prepare a short class. It's not necessary that you prepare a lesson plan, write it. It's not necessary. If you want to share speaking all your class, it's okay, right? And
Okay.
while we're paying attention for the classes from our mates Marcela and Arlet, I would like you prepare a short class. Yes, but I believe it's not necessary that you can write a format or file with all the presentation. If you want to do it, it's okay. If you don't want, it's okay, right?
Okay. I try while Arle is showing her
Mhm.
presentation. Okay.
Okay, Emmanuel, thank you very much.
Okay, teacher.
Okay, Arlet, I'm sorry. Now you can start with your class.
Okay, teacher. Thank you. Don't worry. Mhm. Thank you, Manuel.
Everyone, pay attention, please.
Can see the presentation, teacher?
We can, of course.
Okay. The lesson plan, the family. Okay. Specific topic and family members, and family tree. Materials and technology resource. Library, the file, shades with picture of family members, board, projector, speakers, a PowerPoint presentation. methodology, topic presentation, generalize, where in the question, what is a family, explanations, of the class, begin with the family, then the members. For this is present the picture with image of family and the member of the family. Fourth, practicing the pronunciation. For this, we watched the two short video and one song. Fifth, assessment. The student made a worksheet. They should match the family members' picture with your writing and do the alphabet sound. 60, explanation of the tree family, its structure and who are member. Seventh, assignment. Should make a family album with their family member and they should to include a family tree. Prior knowledge. What is family? Family members, parents, grandparents, father, mother, grandmother. Here we have the image with the parents and grandparents in the family members uh, like father, mother, grandfather, grandmother, um, aunt, uncle, a brother, sister, cousin. Here we have the postcard uh, with the individually family members more specific the topic. The practicing family, grandfather, grandmother, sister with the video. I I show I go show the leader video. Can teacher?
No, I can't. I can't. But I'm going to see the pictures from the video, right? Or if you connect the comments, it will be great.
This teacher
Tell me.
teacher
Yes.
can see you the video.
Yes, I can. Of course.
Okay. This this another video. This another video for
Okay.
practicing in the lesson plans or in the class. Excuse me, it's shared the video. Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay. Video for practicing in the lesson plan.
Yes.
Okay. This is the videos for practicing. Now the assessment. The assessment is the student moves to the worksheet, match a family member pictures with your rating, and do the alphabet south.
Mm-hmm.
Here, here to worksheet.
Yes.
Okay. Um, family is other part the explanation family member 3. The form with is confirm the family. Um,
What does it
Finally,
mean?
as a teacher, excuse me,
Could you explain us that part, please?
this
If
this slide.
yes, yes, about the family tree. We're going to
Oh,
suppose I'm a student, and I'm going to ask you, teacher. I don't understand, or can you repeat, please, the explanation about family tree because I don't know or I don't understand the order of a family tree.
okay. I explanation the family tree in the order. For example, first the grandfathers, um, or the second the parents, church sons. In this case, um, we have the grandfathers, grandmother, um, father, father, mother, brothers, aunt, uncle. Eh, um, um,
What is the meaning of
Down.
uncle, teacher?
What teacher? Excuse me.
What is the meaning of uncle?
Uncle is tío.
And how do you say tia, teacher?
Excuse me.
How do you say tia?
Aunt. Say tía is say aunt.
Okay, teacher. And how do you say primo, teacher?
Okay. Uh, Primo is say cousin.
Okay, in prima.
Uh, Prima is say cousin too.
Oh, thank you, teacher.
Okay. Any question?
No, teacher.
Okay, continue. Um, um, in the right, no, in the left is izquierda, teacher.
In the
Yes,
on. Yes, on the left,
on the
izquierda.
left,
On the
on the left image, we have the grandfather, grandmother, father, mother, uncle, aunt, the sons of father, mother, son and daughter, um, um, the son, uncle, aunt, which say cousin. The cousins are siblings. Son, daughter are siblings too. Okay.
okay.
Mm, Final segment. We do a family album and to include the you family tree. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, let's finish. Okay,
Yes, teacher. Finish. Thank you.
okay. I'm going to give you some comments, right? First of all, I believe it was a great presentation. That
Thank
slides
you.
that have you prepared because they're organized and they're in this are clear all information about this topic, right? And you
Okay, thank you.
use very useful sources in order to your students can understand And I believe these kind of pictures and videos are very punctual and meaningful for the grade that you choose. In this case, third grade, right?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Yes. I do want to tell you some recommendations. This about your explanation. First of all, you said I explanation, yeah, right?
Yes, teacher,
And
thank you. Explanation.
yes, my explanation or this explanation or the explanation is right, but you
Okay.
try don't use I explanation because it doesn't have any sense, right? The second is these videos. This this is the I'm sorry. This is the videos. Remember that this are the videos because we're talking about
Ah,
a plural
okay.
thing,
Yes,
right?
teacher, excuse me. Thank you.
Don't worry. Sometimes we can confuse because we're thinking about the main idea and we can forget simple words that are very important. So,
Yes.
you say that starting your presentation, I go show. Yes, and you have to use I'm going to show, right? Remember that
Okay.
because we usually use that expression when we are going to explain, for example, right now. Yes. You have to
Okay,
use
teacher.
verb to be. This is a future auxiliary. And on the other hand, it was very good. I want to congratulate you for your commitment with the preparation of that lesson plan. It was very good, very clear. So
Thank you.
then try to explain with more words or more time if you want, if you need, right? But it was okay. It was very good. And have you applied all requirements from a lesson plan, right?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
It's a pleasure. Thank you very much. Now I'm going
Mhm.
to continue with Marcela.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Marcela, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Marcela, you can start. If you want to share your screen, you can do it. If you don't, don't worry about it.
Okay, teacher. Okay. Hello, my students. Today I ask you about the different weather and which you like best and see if anyone can explain why.
Hmm.
The weather. Uh, I explain the different weather. For example, cloudy. Repeat after me, cloudy.
Cloudy.
Okay.
Teacher, and the cloudy or clouds are the objects that we can find in the sky or no?
Yes. Clouds in the sky and in weather is very cool weather. Teacher, it is cool. There is some mountains and for example the Everest. in this weather is very cold. Yes.
Yes, teacher.
And the other weather is foggy. Foggy are the it's okay. Um, this is the foggy uh, winter or is some cold also too. Excuse me. Okay. This is foggy.
Mhm.
The next weather I teach hot. Hot is excuse me, the sun is very hot weather. The next weather is rain. Rain.
What is that, teacher?
Raining.
Okay.
Okay, the other weather mm, is snowing. Um, I don't draw snowing. Mm, this is the snowing. Snowing.
Is that a penguin, teacher?
Excuse me?
Is that a penguin, teacher?
Yes, this is a penguin.
Very beautiful.
Thanks. Snowing. Okay, the next weather is stormy. The stormy maybe is stormy. The rays or lighting. Yes, this is stormy. The next weather I, I'm going to teach it's sunny. Is similar to hot because in this weather appear the sun, but is the day sunny, very sunny. For example, um, the last Sunday it was a very sunny day. And the other weather is windy. I don't draw windy.
Clouds blowing.
Mm, okay, and the next exercise, I I I would like that you speak about the which do you like different weather. I spend the different cards about the different draws, and you can say me uh, would you like the weather in this exercise. You can prepare in pairs and explain the other um, students, the other classmates. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Mm, the other tools about the different weather, I they no. You can see the this video um, for a I know teacher.
Don't worry, I can
Uh,
try.
okay, for this topic, this video is it's this is cloudy. Remember cold, cold. This is foggy. This is hot. This is sun. Raining. This is snowing. This is stormy. Sunny. It's windy. It's sunny. It's windy. Okay, teacher, no more.
Okay. After watching this video, I like that video. I love that video. First of all, so I would like to recommend you in various comments about your presentation, right? First of all, it's really important to carry out an order of your lesson plan of your class, right? Because if you first don't explain the topic and you are going to explain the topic, have your presentation, your students perhaps are going to get confused about it, right? Why did I say that? Because I would like that starting your presentation, you could say, today we're going to talk about the seasons and the weather, right? Because let's take into account there are two different topics, but of course they related, of course. And remember, when seasons, you have to remember the four: summer, winter, spring, and fall, right? Seasons. But when you talk about climate or weather, you can use foggy, stormy, sunny, cloudy, rainy, right? And I believe this is a good and interesting topic to teach. And I believe you use the appropriate research for the age of your students, right? I would like to recommend you that it's really important to use the time in our classes. Also, what, right? When you were drawing, perhaps your students were looking at other things or thinking about another things, because it's very easy for our students that they can get boring or boring in our classes, right? It's really important to show them in a good way, in an easy way, in a fast way. For example, the pictures, because I appreciate a lot your drawings, and I believe it's very appropriate for a kindergarten. Yes, because they like and they're learning to draw, of course. It's very useful for them, right? But my recommendation is that you prepared or presentations before class in order to you can use that time explaining them or asking them, and no spending a lot of time in your class drawing or another or with another activities, right? It was good, of course, your drawings, right? And moreover, I'm going to recommend you some mistakes, grammar mistakes, when you were speaking. The first one is there is some mountains. Remember that there is we can use there is I for a singular situation, right? There is a mountain, there is a sea, there is an apple, there is a computer, etc. Right? And you are going to use there are when you are going to refer two or more objects, a person, people, and animals, maybe. There are some mountains, is the correct expression. The second one is um, my recommendation about mixing seasons with climatic conditions, right? Take it into account, please. And the pronunciation of hot, hot, because it's not hot, right? Remember that you shall say hot, hot, hot. Of course, of course. I believe it was a good presentation for the grade that you have chosen. And please follow my recommendation. Remember, it's constructive recommendation, and I hope you can improve from all my recommendations every class. And I'm sure you're improving meaningful each class. Yes, it's the first time that we're sharing a class together, and I can understand that we can make some mistakes sometimes, right? It's a normal thing. So I don't know if you have any question, any doubt.
Thanks, teacher.
It has been everything good, teacher. That was awesome for her, for them.
Okay, thank you. Now, Emmanuel, I would like to continue with you.
Oh my gosh.
Um, I would like to know if are you ready?
Okay, teacher, I'm ready. I'm ready.
And I suppose you're ready.
Okay, I'm going to start with.
Okay, can you tell me please what is the grade that are you going to work in, and what is the topic?
The topic is the WH question
Oh,
uh,
interesting topic.
for A grade.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can
Yes.
see my face.
Okay, it don't happen. It doesn't happen, or it doesn't show my PowerPoint presentation.
No, but I can see your PowerPoint presentation now.
Okay, let me see it.
Of course.
Mm, now, and you can see it, or
Yes, you're sharing all your screen.
okay.
You can see the presentation.
Can you see the teacher my PowerPoint presentation?
Yes, I can.
Okay, let's start. I try to give my best, so I don't have enough time to do it, but I
Of
would
course.
use smile. Okay. Uh, okay, we continue. Hey, dear students, in this opportunity, we are going to talk about WH question. That's an interesting topic for learn due to through this topic, we are going to be able to make questions for other people. Okay, we are going to do, or we are going to see some example in this slide. We can formulate WH question in a simple way using the following structure. WH word, to be verb, and noun. Example, what is this? Spanish, ¿qué es esto? Where is he or she? ¿Dónde está él o ella? When is it? ¿Cuándo es eso? What are they? ¿Qué son ellos? WH word, and to be verbs, and demonstrative article. What is that? Where is this? When is this? And where are we? ¿Dónde estamos nosotros? Normally, we use WH question if we want to acquire some knowledge about something, or we are going to know something about someone else. Example. Okay, let's continue. In the other way, we can compose the answer at this kind of question, taking into account the following structure. That was something that we can, or we be able to see in the slide before. What is this? This is a table where WH question, WH word, to be verb is a noun or pronoun, he or she. He, where is he or she? He is at school. And we can see it in each one of these examples. There's a little video about WH question.
Who, where, when, why, when, where, what, why, who, why, where, what, who, where.
Okay, I'm sorry for pick up the video. I'm going to, I don't know what is happening, but I'm going to show the other one in the next session, in the next slide. Now, I would like to show you some exercise, or I would like that you participate in this exercise that I prepared for you. In this moment, you will see some questions that will put on test your knowledge about WH question. And this question, I would like to, there are 3 points, and I would like to choose each one of you. So teacher Arlet and teacher, sorry. So Arle, Marcela, and you teacher. So I would like to that you participate in this exercise. So complete the following question choosing one of these words. Who, when, how often, what, how, why, where, and how many. The first question is for my dear student Marcela. Marcela, what WH word is you will put in the first one? Marcela, can you hear me? Marcela. Okay.
Something's happening with Marcela.
Arlet, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, Emmanuel.
Okay, Arlet, I would like that you choose the first one for this exercise.
When did you meet your wife?
Okay, let's continue. Next slide, you will see the answer uh, for this question. So can you read the complete sentence, please?
Yes. What do you like doing computers?
The first one, sorry, the first one that you choose.
The first?
Yeah, the first, just the first.
Okay. Okay. Who?
No, you
Uh,
choose when.
yes, I went.
Okay,
I choose when. Okay.
read it.
I don't understand, Manuel.
So I would like that you read, you can read the complete sentence.
Ah, okay, okay,
When,
okay, okay. When did you meet your wife? I met my wife at the university.
okay, that's awesome. Great job, Arlen. Congratulations. My dear student, María Angélica Cancelado, can you read the second one, please? Using
The second,
WH. Yeah.
of course, teacher. I believe this is why they like buying computers because computers are very interesting and useful. And I choose why because they or someone is asking me about the reason about I like buying computers.
Awesome. That's awesome. I would like to see the the angle for this one. I'm excited for the next slide. So, Marcela, are you there? You, Marcela.
Yes,
Marcela, can you
yes,
choose?
teacher.
Can you choose a WH question for this first exercise, please?
Okay, teacher. The third exercise. Mm, why, why was the movie? The movie was funny.
Why? You choose why. Okay, let's see it. The first it was where. So I think that Arle choose when. So sorry, we have to improve that. Congratulations, Maria. That's awesome. You choose why, and that's the correct answer for that sentence. And my
Thank you very much.
dear, Marcela, I hope that you can give your best for next exercise. The correct answer was how, not why. So that was an interesting and an awesome participation for each one of you. And for finish this short lesson, we are going to see this little or short video about WH word in the correct way to respond some answers. Oh my gosh, we are taking some mistake with this, so let me see. No, just give me a moment, please. And I think, yeah, I get it.
Hello, today we are gonna learn question.
Can you hear it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
What
awesome.
Yes, I can.
what is your name? What is your favorite food? Who? Who are you? Who is your favorite superhero? When? When do you get up? When do you go to bed? Where? Where are you from? Where is my book? How? How are you? How old are you? How much is this? Why? Why are you crying? Which? Which block is yours? Which team is the best? Okay, that's all for now. Thank you and goodbye. See you.
Au revoir. Okay, my dear students, that has been everything for today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out at this class. So thank you. No more teacher.
Okay, Emmanuel, it was really good. And I believe it's a showy presentation and moreover appropriate for a grade. Congratulations. I believe it was a good presentation, organized and very clear, right? Because all students are participating. Yes, for that reason they have to pay attention, right? They required paying attention, right? I suppose hey, you don't give any homework, I suppose. Sometimes it's not necessary giving a homework every day, of course. Yes.
Yeah, that's enough with
Uh,
the with your participation.
I suppose this is a singular day when we don't have to do any homework, right? But it was very good. Your pronunciation, your fluency, of course, it was very good. And very organized your lesson plan. Yes, like I told you, it's not necessary writing a lesson plan, but taking it into account in your minds. Right, it's really important in order to get the attention of our students every time. So, I know it's time to finish. I want to congratulate you, everyone, for all your presentations. They were very good, very clear, and I can see your improvement step by step, and I'm happy about it, right?
The teacher.
I'll be good. I want to congratulate a lot because this commandment required time to prepare our classes, to get concentrated. And I know you're doing your best work. So to finish this exercise, please take into account my recommendations. And I know this exercise is very useful for you. It's our first time sharing our lesson plans or our explanations, right? And it was very good, right? So that's all for today. And I believe, moreover, you're sleepy, like me. And we have to rest. Yes, it's late. And thank you very much, everyone, for
Okay,
participating, for
teacher.
sharing with me.
Thank you
Have
for
a,
sharing your knowledge with ours.
it's a pleasure
With
for me
kids.
always to be here with you.
Okay,
Thanks
thank
for
you.
you.
Have a
Okay.
Okay.
nice, have a nice night, partner, teacher.
Thank you very much. You too. But good
Thank you.
time.
Okay, teacher.
Okay,
Have a
bye.
nice time. God bless you. Bye bye.
Bye, partners. Bye.
Amen. Bye bye,
Thanks, teacher.
everyone.
Bye, partners. Bye, teacher. Thanks.
Bye, Marcela. Have a nice night.
Thanks, teacher.
Thank you.